Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you my exact sales script that I'm using right now to close all of these sales calls that you can see right here on the screen. Now I have a pretty decent amount of sales calls, so this sales script actually must be good, right? But let's move on. So I want to clear out two things before actually heading on. And the first one, guys, is that this sales script is actually really powerful. And I only want you to use this thing if you know that you can actually help the prospect that you're talking to. So if the service, the product, whatever you're offering is not something that can truly help your prospect or the client you're talking to, please do not actually go on with the closing because then you're pretty much just scamming them. Okay, I only want you to use this if you can actually help your prospect. Now second thing, guys, I want to clear out in this sales script, all we're going to do is we are going to diagnose the actual situation that the client, the prospect is in this moment. And we're going to then define what their desired situation is. And we are going to fill in this gap between their current situation and their desired situation with our service, our product, whatever. And we are going to position our offer as the solution to fill in this gap. And this is exactly what we're gonna do within this sales script. So I would highly suggest you to watch this video till the end. Now, let's start with section one. First off, when we actually get inside of the call, what we wanna say, hey John, how are you today? How has your week been so far? All good, nice, great. Well, let's jump in and get started if you're ready. And they're gonna say, okay. Section 2. Okay, so what we'll do here is I'll start off by asking you some questions about your business, your goals, and the application that you sent through. This thing of the application is probably what they fill in the candling, right? Get the point. Then, if it sounds like we are a good fit, I'll explain our program, our service, whatever that you're offering, and how that works. Then at the end, you can decide if you want to be a part of it or not. They're gonna say, okay, sounds good. Okay, nice. Let's continue. And then here we are in section 3. Okay, let's get started. So, John, can you tell me what motivated you to put this time aside and take this call with me today? These questions, guys, is very important because this question will reveal the prospect's motivation or desire, which is what we are looking for to root out and leverage. And guys, this is really, really important. So if you get this first try, cool. If not, use these questions to dig deeper and actually get to the real true motivation or desire. When you say blah blah blah, what do you mean exactly? Could you explain that in a little bit more depth? Blah blah blah. You get the point. Now, guys, with the question that I'm going to show you right now, you don't want to ask every single question that you see right here on the screen, but you want to pick the ones that are the best fit in that moment. Okay, and you probably have gotten the point, right? So you want to only use the questions that actually are the best questions to use in the moment, and you don't want to use every single question. Okay. Now, in here, we're going to define their current situation. So we're going to ask them, what do you sell at your business? What prices do you charge? What are the key selling points about your business? Blah, blah, blah. We're pretty much just gathering information from their business, right? So once we have done that, then we are going to ask them again, how are you currently getting customers? Are you comfortable with how's it going on the growth side of the business? And most important question right here, guys, if you don't get an answer from this, do not proceed because then it will be just a mess with the continuing of this. You want to ask them how much money are they making per month with their business. And guys, you must get a specific monthly revenue figure before proceeding. Do not proceed with the call until you have this again, because getting this number is extremely important to closing the sale. It helps the prospect associate you and your offer with their income. And trust me, don't be afraid to ask this question. Every single time I've actually asked this question, doesn't matter if the business owner is making 100 grand a month, is making 5 grand a month, whatever. This is not something that will upset them in any way, right? Just wanted to be safe, okay? And guys, again, the specific monthly revenue figure is really, really important because if we don't have it, then it's going to be very hard to proceed with the actual script, okay? Now, section 6. Here we're going to define their desired situation. So we're going to ask them, okay, and how much money do you want to be making per month with this business 12 months from now? Okay, we are currently making this gap from their current situation, which is probably right here making 5 grand a month, and their desired situation in a year where they're probably want to be making like 50K a month. Okay, and again, guys, you must get a specific dollar per month figure before moving forward. If they are a bit scattered and they don't have a goal, you want to spend some time defining it with them. Okay, just keep asking them questions. They need to be the one setting the goal, or it won't be theirs to achieve pretty much, right? And again, then you want to ask a few more questions. What is your motivation for getting the business to 50 grand a month? Blah blah blah. Okay. Your job here pretty much is to support them with their vision, help them flesh out their goal, and really make them see what's possible and get them to picture what it would be like if they were actually achieving their goal. As you can see, we are defining their desired situation as best as possible. Okay. Future pace their goals, dreams, and desires. And if they are aiming too low, ask them questions like, do you think that going beyond that is possible? Easy, simple like that. Okay. Now let's move on to section 7. Right now, here's where we are going to need their actual monthly revenue they're making right now and the one that they want to be making in probably 12 months from now. Okay, John, so you're currently making 5 grand a month and you want to get to 50 grand a month. Tell me what's stopping you from doing this on your own. Okay. And guys, these questions are going to be probably one of the most important ones out of the script. Okay. These are the ones that are really going to help us actually close the deal. So the prospect should respond with one of three statements before you actually move forward. Okay. First, he can do it on his own, actually. My bad, sorry. On his own, doesn't have the knowledge. He wants to do it faster, get a shortcut. He wants to follow a proven system and be mentored by an expert. Okay. So before moving forward, you actually want to get one of these three answers right here. Okay. Then once you have it, let's move on into section 8. Okay, John, so you're currently making 5 grand a month. Why not just continue with what you're doing and stay where you are? Okay. This is going to be the literal game changer. Okay. Because these questions right here, okay, also how is struggling with the business having an impact on you and all of this will bring up deep emotions. Okay. There is always a powerful reason behind why someone wants to change and grow their business. I've also talked about a little bit more in depth about this stuff in my previous videos, so if you want to see them you can just check them out. But besides that, what you want to understand, guys, that we all have deep set desires and reasons for wanting to grow. Mine used to be actually being terrified of an average 9 to 5. Okay. And I would have literally done anything to satisfy this desire. And guys, you got to understand that people are not going to buy you because of a pixel or the latest copy that you have. Okay. They will buy because they have very solid reasons for growth. That may be because they want to take care of their family, they are terrified to go into 9 to 5, and many, many other reasons, right? Now, once you have these questions, guys, don't be afraid to ask all of this stuff. This is what is truly going to help you close the deal. Once you have an answer from these guys in here, you want to move on to section 9 and pretty much want to say, okay, John, well, I can say with a lot of confidence that we can definitely help with this. Would you like me to explain how? Again, guys, only proceed with this if you know, based on all the information you've gathered right here, that you can truly help them get to their desired outcome. Okay. If not, please just tell them full transparency. This is probably not a good fit for you, and it's better if we just continue and move on. Okay. They're not going to be upset. Also, they are maybe also going to be even happy because you've been so honest with them, right? But besides that, if you can actually help them, then cool, let's move on. Right. So in section 10, you want to say our area of expertise is in helping, and you want to describe exactly who you help and how you help them reach what they want. So you want to say our area of expertise is in helping agency owners get more clients. And we do this by providing you with a different set of systems that are fully automated, right? I've just made it up right now. You can see how easy this is. And then once you tell them this, you want to move on and say our ideal person to work with, sorry, is typically making between 0 to 5K a month and has a goal of getting that to somewhere between 50 to 100 grand a month. Okay. And the main problem we have them solve to get there is what you solve. So, for example, client acquisition. So it seems to me that you're a really good fit for what we do. Okay. Guys, when you say these monthly rates right here, you want to make them as near to what they're making. Okay, so if they're making 5 grand a month, you want to say our ideal person to work with is typically making between 0 to 10K a month. And if they want to get to 50K a month, you want to say with a goal of getting that to somewhere between 30 to 60 70K a month. Okay, because you want to make this as the best and perfect fit for them. Okay. So again, when you state your expertise and who you help, you want to say it in a such way that the clients thinks, damn, that's my situation, or wow, this seems like a pretty good fit. It should sound perfect for them. And when you finish stating your expertise, just shut up. They're gonna reveal more information. They're gonna probably ask you to move on. What's the system, how it works, and then what you wanna do next? You wanna pitch your offer and describe with as much clarity as possible how you will help them obtain their desired outcome. So then you just simply pitch your offer. Well, we do this service by implementing these ad services, blah blah blah. Give as much details and as much clarity as possible so you will have less questions from them. Okay, now once you state your pitch, once you actually pitch them your offer, this part, guys, which is the last part, comes only when your prospect asks for it. Okay, so after you pitch them all of your service, they don't have any more questions, they're probably going to move on and say, okay, how much does all of this cost? And well, here what you want to do. You want to tell them, well, our fee for this service product, whatever you're offering, is, let's say, 6K one time. But what we have found over the past few months of doing this is that people who make quick decisions always turn out to be the best clients for us, and we get them the best results. So for those reasons, we have something called incentive based pricing, where if you make a decision to move forward on the call with me today, I'll personally remove 3,000 off the program, and it's just going to be 3,000 one time, and then you shut up. Okay, so if what you're offering costs probably like 5 grand, but you want to tell them that your fee is 10 grand, but if they want to make a decision to move forward on the call right now, it's going to be um, 5 grand. Okay, and you remove half of the price. Okay, like you see how you do this, pretty simple. But once you actually finish stating this, you want to shut up. Okay, just shut the hell up, because this silence here is the most crucial part of your entire call. You must not cave in, and you must remain silent until the prospect speaks. Sometimes, guys, trust me, this silence can be longer than 1 to 2, even 3, 4 minutes, right? So we are waiting for them to say they want to move forward like this. What's the next steps? Okay, let's do it. Where do we go from here? And when they are ready to move forward, you want to say, great. Well, we can get started right now if you want. Okay, well, how do we do it? Okay, how do the payments work like this? Well, we can proceed with credit card over the phone or with Stripe or whatever. Okay, cool. So this is the Visa, MasterCard, collect the details, kaboom, closed. That's literally how I do it. Now, guys, if you want me to make a part on literally handling every single objection that you may have, because closing deals is not easy, right? You will sometimes, or even most of the times, get objections. If you want to see a video about it, then just simply let me know in the comments down below. And if you actually made it until this point of the video, and congrats, you're probably one of the few that actually done it. But this was it for today's video. If you want help in implementing some kind of systems like this, sales systems, outbound systems, acquisition systems inside of your business, just simply click the link down below. You can click it or not. It's all up to you. But I hope you like this video, you found it valuable. And if you actually want me to send you this Google Doc, just simply send me a DM on Instagram. Bye.